So what's the easiest and fastest way to rank your site first on Google? Well, it is link building. And so in today's video, I want to show you and I'll go over a case study from a website that went from 0 to 10K a month in traffic within just 30 days with backlinks. So 10K from 0 to 10K in 30 days just off of backlinks. Not just, but mostly off of backlinks. So I want to go over what the site is, what they did, how you can also replicate exactly what they did. So first things first, what niche they're in. They're a jewelry company, so a physical product, not a software, not a service, an actual product, okay? And the site was getting around, as you can see here, for a long time, since September 2023, all throughout September 2024, around 1 to 3K, actually around 1K, in monthly organic search traffic every single month. Okay, so not a lot of traffic. They were mostly a physical company, so you walk in the store, foot traffic coming in, you buy the products. And they wanted to, and they also did social media and all those stuff, YouTube and Instagram and Facebook ads, but they wanted to capitalize on this free traffic from Google. So they wanted to show up, right? They wanted to sell their rings, right, for people that search for these certain keywords, which we'll go over in a second here. And so they invested in SEO, and I mean the results are paying off 100x because they grew all around almost 10K in monthly organic search traffic. Now, so as I said, around from 900 to 10.3K within only a month. That's 30 days. Imagine 30 days of investment, the damage you can do, okay? And so essentially in terms of link building, they built 9 links between August of this year and September. So 9 links between August and September, a mix of guest posts and link insertions. I'll go over what these are and why they chose guest post link insertions and not PBN links and a bunch of other links, right? But I'll go over that in just a second, okay? And so as it says here, in this case, the jewelry company was ranking on the first page of Google for some highly competitive keywords. But once these backlinks were built, it propelled them up the first page to get away more traffic for multiple high search traffic keywords. So they were already getting around 1K in monthly organic search traffic from for some competitive keywords, But just off of some links built, 9 links between August and September, you see the insane amount of traffic they're getting, right? Just off of link building, essentially. Okay, so first things first, why guest posts and link insertions? Well, we gotta understand what guest posts and niche insertions are. And by the way, I'll give you a list of access to a free course on how to build these links step by step, how I build them, how you can build them too. So don't worry about it. Check the description. I'll also give you a bunch of these courses, which I'll talk about in a second here. So first things first, guest posts and niche edits. These are essentially the 2 most powerful types of safe links you can build, because you can go to PBN links, and if you want to learn how to build PBN links, that's private blog network links, check the description. Those are a bit more risky. They do work, but if you want to keep things safe and clean, go for guest posts and niche edits, because out of all the links that exist, and I'll give you a link to a course where I go over edu links, Q&A links, PBN links, safe links, all these different types of links. But all these ones are the safest, and the most powerful ones. So what they are, they're similar, right? A guest post is a link placed on a new post. So you get a link from this site pointing out to yours on a new post. So they write an article about you or about your niche, and they add a link right on the article to your site. Okay, that's a link. That's a link built, okay, on a new post. So just post it today. Now, a niche edit, or also called link insertion, is also link placed, but not on a new post, instead on an existing post. So they go out, they find a post on their site already, been there for like a year or 2 years, right? And they update the post, adding a new link to your site. Now, there's benefits and drawbacks to both, right? Good thing about niche edits is that the link is placed on an already existing article, oftentimes with traffic, already indexed on Google, right? So it's oftentimes more powerful than a guest post. That being said, a guest post tends to be more relevant than a niche edit, okay? So there's goods and bad things to each. Again, we built a mix of both. And if you want to learn exactly how to build these outreach, how to find the sites, how to copy your competitors' backlinks, please do check the course in the description. It's free, 100% free. It's like 3 hours long on link building. Check it out. It teaches you all this stuff step by step for free, okay? Now, I talked about keywords in the beginning of this video. It is very important, right? Because this traffic right here, this 12K, this can be just a vanity metric. Because what if these 12K people, none of them buy, right? Because that can happen, right? That can happen a lot, right? It can be just plain invaluable, useless traffic. What do I mean by this? So you have high buying intent versus low buying intent. So your goal when someone is accessing your site, right? This is your website right here. When someone is accessing it, your goal is to have their intent, their buying intent, be maxed out. And so for this niche, for the rings and the jewelry niche, right, which is the niche they're on, right, Let's say they want to sell more of these emerald rings. What they did was they targeted specific high buying intent keywords. So how much does an emerald stone cost? Price of an emerald stone. Buy emerald stone ring. Cheap or expensive emerald stone ring. Big, small emerald stone ring. So people searching for this, the intent behind the search, right? The intent behind the traffic is of high buying. So how much, right? Someone looking for how much, they're most likely interested in buying. Someone looking for price, someone looking for buy. This is the highest buying intent you can have, right? It's the keyword, the word buy, followed by the product or service or whatever it is that you're selling, okay? Cheap, expensive, big, small. So characteristics of the product, well, be it the product itself or the price. So all these keywords and the search traffic from people who search for this, the intent of them wanting to buy is much higher than, for example, these right here. So it's not really possible to rank for these and not these, right? Because they're related, right? But these ones right here, they have such a low buying intent. So emerald rings, emerald stone ring with emerald stone, how they're made, fake, right? People searching for this, it could be doing like a school project. They could just be interested in learning how they're made, right? And someone, interested in how these are made isn't necessarily looking for how to buy, where they can buy one. Now, granted, of course, some of the people searching for this, yes, you might get them into a funnel. Like, for example, how emerald stones and rings are made. You go, right? They access your post on how emerald rings are made. Then you have a link in the post to, hey, here's a couple of rings, right? Here's how they put the stone on the ring, and then hey, here's a link to where you can buy. So there can be like a journey you can take the customer to eventually buying, right? From these low buying intent searches, eventually you get them introduced to the brand, you show them the stone, you show them how they connect to the ring, then you show them the ring, right? There can be these, for sure. I'm not saying that people that search for this can't become customers, but it's harder, right? It's way easier just to capture people that are already interested in buying stuff from you. So the intent, the buying intent, and what they did here, and the great thing they did here, was that most of this traffic comes from high buying intent keywords. And this came not just because of the content they're producing, but also because of the anchor text they were using. So the anchor text is this little text right here, right? The little text you click to go to the site. They used in the anchor text their exact match keywords. And again, the course with the link building, that should be the first link in the description, teaches you the anchor text rotations, what you should be doing, what you shouldn't be doing to over optimize. So that's very important. So it's not just about building links. Links are very important. It's also about the anchor text you use. Speaking of links again, right? The ideal link, and again, it's something I go over in the course for free. The ideal link is one that's both powerful as well as relevant. What I mean by powerful is you can put the link into Ahrefs, SEMrush, any of these tools, right? And they're going to spit out some metrics, right? If you use Moz, they spit out DA. If you use Ahrefs, they spit out UR, DR, right? All these little tools have all these metrics. There's a bunch of tools with different metrics. Now, just know that these metrics can be easily manipulated, so don't just rely blindly on them, okay? But the powerful link is a link with high metrics according to all these platforms, okay? High metrics in terms of domain metrics, as well as the URL metrics, as well as the traffic. So you want to link from a site with traffic because having traffic, right, tends to be that the site is real. Now, again, traffic can be manipulated, metrics can be manipulated, all this can be manipulated, okay? So don't rely blindly on this. And this is something that I talk about in the course. So check again the first link in the description, because I talk about how to find these sites, how to see through fake metrics, how to see through a site that has amazing traffic, amazing metrics, but at the end of the day, it's fake, because this can be fake. Okay, so but again, coming back to this, a link, the ideal link is one that's both powerful and relevant. Relevant being, for example, if my business is emeralds, right? I sell rings, right? I want links from emerald stone or emerald mines, organizations that talk about special stones, right? Blogs that talk about rings, right? Wedding venues, right? All these are relevant sources linking out to me. I don't want links from sites about cars, sites about dogs, right? I mean, even though those can be powerful, yes, they're not really relevant. Now, again, the best link you can do is one that's both powerful and relevant. Now, a lot of times you can't find a mix of both, but try and find the best mix you can. Again, I go over all this in detail in the free course down below in the description for the link building. Again, if I were to do this here, the video would be super long. Now, in terms of where you link out to, well, most links should be going to the homepage because it just looks more natural, okay? And you got to make sure that you interlink the homepage with your money pages, with your blog page, so the link juice can flow through. Reason being also is because you're going to be linking out to your blog posts as well, which if they're connected to the money pages, the link juice will flow through as well. And you also want to build links to the money pages. So build links to all your pages on your site in a way that makes sense, making sure that you have a properly interlinked structure in your site, okay? If you want to learn about this is on-page SEO. Go watch this course, this right here. right? Teaches you all about on-page SEO. This is not using AI. This is using AI. So if you want to use AI, you can watch this one. If you don't want to use AI, just watch this one. Again, I'll link down below in the description. This is like a 2-hour course. It's also a 2-hour course, multiple modules, breaking down all this stuff step by step. What I mean by money pages, by the way, so money pages are pages with a clear CTA. So a product page, so a page with just your product here and the big buy button, or a service page, right? Or feature pages or whatever, right? A blog post is a blog post. Okay, so they differ in this sense where traffic sent here, the conversion rate is much lower than traffic sent here, because this is a money page, and people going to a money page, to a product page, right, the product with a clear CTA, are much more prone to buying because they reach the page, because these pages tend to usually rank for buying intent or high buying intent keywords. Hopefully this is making sense. Okay, now, what I said before, right, this is not to say that you shouldn't be producing low buying intent content, right? You should, if you have mechanisms to nurture those people. As I said here, right, if you can take, for example, everything about emerald stones and usually have like a call to action here that you capture their email and send them an email sequence talking about emerald stones and eventually sell them on rings. You can do it. It takes a bunch of time, bunch of effort, but you can do it. It is a reliable long-term strategy for sure. And you should be doing this because it's not, you shouldn't just be trying to rank for these ones. In the beginning, yes, but in the long run, not necessarily. Okay. Now, what needs to be done to maintain and grow this, right? Keep going from 0 to 10K. Is a holistic SEO approach. So not just focusing on off-page SEO, not just focusing on link building, okay? Because all these 3 pillars are very important. On-page SEO, so what's on the site, what you write, how you write it, keyword placements, all this stuff, images and videos, and technical SEO as well, okay? So if your site speed is fast, because if it's slow, people click on it takes a while to load, just gonna click off and click the second result, okay? Meta tags, meta titles. So when someone searches for something on Google, right, your site shows up, right, with a little title and description, right? If these aren't engaging enough, people won't just click the second result even though you're ranking first. So you gotta make sure that these have click-through rates, and the way you do this is you make them enticing, okay? Again, all this stuff explained in these courses for free. Also, in terms of a holistic approach, also you need to focus on the 3 main pillars: on-page, off-page, and technical, and also newly written content. Create fresh, new relevant content, UI, UX optimizations for conversion rate optimizations, update existing old content. Don't just like think that the content you've already published is gone. No, just go out and update it, make it better, make it fresher, add new links to it, add new videos. Link building, again, power and relevancy, and of course, technical optimizations, like I said, speed and meta tags and schema markup as well. Again, all this explained in these courses for free. In terms of content, now I put here 10 pieces of content a week. This is what these guys did, okay? But depending on your niche, on your industry, you want to go over and see, okay, what's my top competitor doing? And you just take what they're doing, do more than what they're doing. Plain and simple, of course, more, not just more, but more and with higher quality, or at least the same quality, okay? Blog posts, many pages, of course, updating existing content. And these guys, again, we're doing more or less 5 to 6 backlinks per month. Okay, so that's basically the whole strategy. And of course, you gotta look at the competition, emulate and do better. That's the whole thing about SEO. Look at what they're ranking for certain keywords, evaluate it, and do better. Because that's the simplest thing. Again, SEO is simple, not easy, but it's simple in the sense that you just look at the competition, what they're doing and why they're ranking. You deconstruct what they're doing and see, okay, they're ranking for this keyword because this page has 10 backlinks. These 10 backlinks come from all these sites. How powerful are these sites? Can I replicate the backlinks from these sites? You replicate them, you put them out and place links on those sites back to yours. How many posts are they posting a week? What do these posts cover? Do they cover just this topic, or do they cover a long-term topic? So all this stuff, right? Again, I teach all this stuff here and here in the course down below, goes into play when building a successful SEO strategy. Okay, so there's a lot that comes into play here. And if you want to get the exact backlinks, so these guys built 9 links between August and September. If you want to build the exact backlinks that took them from here to here, right? We sell them because we literally built these backlinks. Check the link in the description. You can use the coupon code links10 to get 10% off any backlink order. You got to be redirected to this page right here, which basically has the packages, has a video of me explaining and showing a couple more client results, has the metrics of the domain, so Ahrefs, DR40 guaranteed, at least 1,000 in monthly organic search traffic to the sites are real, actually have real traffic. They're niche edits, they're done through organic manual outreach. So I look at your site. So you send me your site, I look at it, I look at the competition, look at your niche, and go out and find and manually outreach me, myself, to sites we could potentially place your links on. I negotiate the prices with them, and we place them there on there. Niche relevant, always no duplicate domains. We deliver in 14 days, however many links you want. Again, you can use the coupon code links10. And yeah, that's basically it. Now, I'm not guaranteeing you're going to see these results, but if you have a proper on-page, a proper technical SEO, right, you just build a couple powerful links with the right anchor text, you can clearly see, right, the impact this has with these guys, and you shouldn't be any different, right? If these guys can do it literally in 30 days, from literally zero, almost zero, to 10K, I mean, so can you, okay? So yeah, that's it. That's the video. Like, subscribe. Please do check the courses in the description. They're all free. because I want to teach you for free how to do SEO. Because by the time you know how to do SEO, you can buy my backlinks, you can use my tool for SEO, which by the way is Journalist AI. Automates a bunch of your SEO processes, right? It has the auto blog, so it automatically creates and posts to your site, auto linking, auto keyword research, auto social syndication, automatic indexing. And one of my coolest features, which I love, which is, yes, you can generate content with AI, right? You can use our AI to generate content, but one of the features I love here is the fact that you can edit content with AI. And it's the last thing I want to show you before I end the video, right? This right here is an article created with AI. It's an Audi Q8 review, so a review for a car. So this is all done with AI, the images, the table of contents, all the text structuring with in-article links, internal links, external links, even in-article videos that are relevant to what the content is about. I can go here, right? And I can, yes, this is all done with AI. I can just post it straight to my site. But the coolest thing is I can edit this with AI. Let's say, for example, I don't like this image. I just do this and I say, put it underwater, right? And it's going to read through the whole article, take into account the whole context of the image itself, and it's going to add the same car, the same make, the same model, but in this case, underwater. So you see, it's the exact same car, right? We can go here and say, I want to add a couple of links. So read through the whole article again, read through the paragraph and find the most relevant links, externally in this case, to add to this paragraph. And then again, there you go. It added all these links. So yeah, you can do all these manually, but why would you, since AI can do it like in a couple of seconds for you? You can do this for internal links or external links. You can take, for example, paragraphs and say, make this longer. Add a bit more context, make it longer. Boom, there you go. Let's say, for example, this right here, you want your readers to have an easier time reading through it. Let's say, make a table out of this information. The AI will make a table out of this info, and there you go, boom. Right? You can do a bunch more stuff. You can add your keywords. You can even add custom prompts like write this as a pirate, right? You can do this if you want, right? There's a lot of stuff you can do here with editing. So the AI is not just used for generation, it's also used for the editing of the content. So that's it. Again, if you want to get these backlinks, go to the link in the description. You're going to be redirected to this page right here. Use the code links10 to get 10% off. And if you do want to use Journalist AI for all your SEO efforts, you get access for free a couple of articles if you go to the homepage. And before buying, click here the support channel and ask the guys for a coupon code, and they'll hook you up with a coupon code. That's it. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.